again, it is me, DT, and welcome back to another DT Wellbeing vlog. Today, what I'm hoping to talk to you guys about is dealing with uncertainty. Okay, so COVID-19, pandemic, lockdown 1, lockdown 2, lockdown Mark 3. There are a lot of things in our world now that are quite dynamic and uncertain, and that uncertainty can lead to stress. Because we can only really control the things that we know, and things that are consistent, and things that are dependable and reliable. Whereas in this uncertain world, it's hard for us to make plans and to prepare because we just don't know what our environment and our existence will look like. So when things like this happen, and you know, this is a very obvious macro level of uncertainty, but at every stage of our life there's uncertainty, and how I like to deal with that, at least, is to try to control the controllables, and only the controllables, because there is so much in our world that is outside of our control. But the things that are in our control, if we manage those things, that adds certainty to our lives, because there are certain things that are just going to be with us regardless of whether we're in a global pandemic or not. We wake up in the morning, we have choices to make, whether we exercise, whether we eat healthy, whether we read, whether we do habits that will add to our productivity or take from our productivity. So I feel in the world of uncertainty, which no doubt it is and has been since March of 2020, the best thing you can do is try to go deep on the stuff that you can control and things that are certain. And even though they're fewer, they still exist. So there are things in our life that are still certain and controllable and manageable, and that we can depend on and we can expect tomorrow. So those are the things I would like you to focus on. It just brings back a little bit of certainty to our lives, and even knowing that you're in control of some of your life will alleviate some of the stress that is on you, okay? And as I said, we don't know how long this lockdown will last. We don't know how long we'll be dealing with this pandemic. So try not to concentrate on the things that are uncertain, and just hone in and focus on the things that are certain in your life. For example, if you're a student and you're coming up to leaving cert exams, focus on the exam, focus on the test that's coming up ahead of you. Don't get stressed out in terms of will they go ahead, won't they go ahead, will I be in school, will I be learning from home. Take control of the situation as it is right now. And don't expect it to change, right? Just focus on what you can control in the moment. If things were to change in the future, deal with it then, but not beforehand. That's a definition of anxiety, hypothetical situations that will stress you out, that could occur in the future, but you're worrying about them in the present. So try not to do that. Look at the situation as it is now, and consider that will be all the way up to your leaving cert. If you're a professional and you're working from home, consider that to be the case. Focus on what you can do in your work-home environment, and don't expect it to change. Don't even think about the change in the future, the hypothetical potential, because by virtue of the fact that it's uncertain, there's no guarantees. So focus on the situation as it is now. If you are in university, likewise, you know, I'm in here in Trinity, there's nobody here anymore. They're all studying from home. So if you're studying from home, just take it as it is. Stress only occurs through non-acceptance, when we want things to be different than what they actually are. So look at the situation and accept it for what it is. Don't go against it. The situation is the situation. Control the controllables within. If the situation were to change in the morning, you reevaluate, you look at the new situation, and you control the controllables within. But today, your day is yours, and you can either complain and get stressed out and go against the reality of the situation, or you can accept it for what it is and make the best of it. That's what I would recommend for dealing in these uncertain times. Look at your situation without judgment. Don't want it to be better, don't want it to be worse. It's just different, perhaps, to what you're used to, but it is what it is. And you can go against it and wreck your own head, or you can accept it and make the best of it. And go in deep on stuff that you can control within your situation as of today. Not what it was like last year, not what it could be like in the future. What is your situation today? Gain certainty from that situation and make the best of it. And don't strive for anything else other than the reality of your situation. and make the best of it. That's what I would recommend, guys. You know, there's so much of our world that we can't control, and there's so much of our world that is uncertain, and that's always the case. But they're just probably a little bit more prominent and, you know, obvious to us during COVID-19. But take control of what you can and evaluate your situation without judgment, but be realistic and look at it with unbiased eyes and try to make the best of your current situation, not your future situation. All right? So yeah, if you think that helped or could help somebody else, please share this video. Please subscribe to my podcast. I'm on SoundCloud, YouTube, and something else. YouTube. I'm on Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, guys, you know that's nothing but love. I will see you on Monday.